Hello, my name is Chris Bird and I am a certified Council of Residential Specialists, Residential Real Estate Council, kind of dual names. I'm one of their certified instructors. And let me tell you about a webinar I'm going to be doing for your company on September the 30th from 1:30 to 3 Eastern Time. And let me tell you how it started. I was doing a keynote presentation for the Georgia Association of Realtors in Destin, Florida, within the last month. And Charlie came up and talked to me afterwards and said, I'd sure like you to do a presentation similar to this for our company. So that's how this started. And a little bit about my background. First of all, I'm an ex-IRS agent way back when. I am an accountant. I'm enrolled to practice before the IRS. I'm a certified financial planner as well. But what I really love doing is I'm on the road, at least in a non-pandemic world. I'm on the road about 100 to 120 days a year, speaking to real estate and accounting groups all over the country on new tax laws. So what I'm going to present to you in webinar form, and come with your questions. Come armed with your questions. I'm going to ask Charlie to send me your pre-questions a couple of days before we do this webinar so I can make sure I address them. In fact, I'll be more than happy to stay after the hour and a half to talk to as many of you that want to stay online in our Zoom call as you'd like. So what I'm going to do is, the material is entitled Year-End Tax Strategies, Year-End 2021 Tax Strategies for a Self-Employed Realtor, including the Biden administration tax proposals. And those proposals was the reason that I was asked to do the keynote for Georgia in September. So this is what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be bringing up the fact that the S Corporation, the subchapter S Corporation, is something that a lot of you ought to look into if you're not there already, to legally reduce your Social Security taxes. I'll be talking about entertainment being zero deductible, but advertising being 100%. So how do we restructure our client appreciation events so they look more like advertising as opposed to entertainment? I'll be talking about the meals deduction, the fact that it's 100% in 21 and 22, but not in 2020. I'll be talking about the heavy SUV deduction, which has been around for the better part of 30 years, and the pickup truck deduction as well. I'll be talking about how to write off regular cars that are not heavy SUVs or pickup trucks. So then we'll get into what President Biden and his administration are thinking about in terms of tax changes. And let me just give an example. I speak tonight to the Hawaii Association of Realtors. I'm 5 hours ahead of them, so it's night versus day their time. And I'll be briefing them on what President Biden wants to do, what the House Ways and Means Committee has proposed, and how he's bit back against what even his party's House Ways and Means Committee has proposed. So what I'm trying to say, it's in a constant state of flux. And even what I briefed Charlie on several weeks ago in Destin has changed to today's information, and I guarantee it'll change again between today, the day of this taping, and September 30th. So I really want you to plan on attending. It will be well worth your time, I guarantee it. And even if you had to pay for this thing, I would turn back your money many times over in terms of your savings. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all on the webinar on September 30th. Thanks.